Probably a good way to do it. Alright, welcome back to the stream. Going to be playing a bunch of modded Minecraft here, I think. Unfortunately, I can't load up Curse, so... Am I loading this one? But yeah. Which basically means that might be a little bit more stop-start than some of the other ones, because normally I want to get borderless window. Let's see what's going on. Are you loading up, buddy? Is this thing loading up? Let me see. Maybe not this time. Let's try again. I noticed for some reason, like, giant creepers. Maybe that one I don't want to put in. Let's try without that. Have I got that one in there? Let's try it. Sorry, bear with me a minute. That looks better. See if we can get the screen. It's a bit. The thing is, when you can't use borderless window, you are. Oh, well, we got it. When you can't use borderless window mod, and you're using multiple monitors, it's a bit trickier. It basically means I can't like select my other monitor at any point, and that's why I started it early, so I was able to pause the stream. What we got in here? This is actually a pretty good world, though, that I did actually want to show. What on earth was I doing here? Yeah, unfortunately, like I know I've got like this. I mean, what that means, I'm not even. I can't even. I don't even know. I put in the this thing. You know what I'd like to do. And for those that don't know about fabric mods, one of the great things about fabric mods is you can actually change the settings without restarting the game, which is a huge thing, right? There's so many things that are better in fabric. It's just pointless. I think I've got this ambience mod that is just. I don't know if I really like it. This one, of course, this one didn't bring a config menu. Not good, buddy. Not good. And this is from Ecotones, this biome. Did I put my F3? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I fixed my F3 menu. That's a super tedious thing. This ambience, man. What is this? This is some serious ambience. I wonder if it adds any more in the music and sounds. I wonder if it is actually related to this. Let me see. You would think that's where it would go. It actually does go there. Well, that's good. Because actually, I don't mind the ambience. It was just far too loud. Let's put it at normal volume. It seems gone now, though. No, it hasn't. Well, it's actually pretty good shape. So should we take a look and see what we got here? Magic mirror. Let's try and work out what the mods do without looking at the actual. Because, like I say, I can't click away from the screen. So, magic mirror. I can't remember what it does. I think it was a teleporter. But yeah, I would advise people though, just switch to fabric as soon as possible. A lot of people are sort of not doing that, but... So what does it do? It can't find a valid spawn point in this dimension. Do I need to... I think it must be a shift right click to set. Maybe it's a left click? We'll work something out, I'm sure. We'll be able to work something out. Don't think that one's working. I mean, it probably is working. I just can't. I'm not sure how to use it. We've got sandwichable. I played with that. I've got a good spotlight on that. This is all sandwichable. Oh yeah, this thing's from artifacts. This is actually a pretty cool item. Which version have I got here? You would think that would be in the head slot. It's not the... What slot is that? The shield slot it goes... Oh, I guess that makes sense. This is a very sort of like... but we're not using that. Let's see... I think I'm going to regret this, but... Not really, actually. Is there any way to... Not really. It is cool, though, to have the umbrella like that. Artifacts is actually a very cool thing. What did I put in? Nutrition? Nourishment, that's right. Oh, this is actually a newer version than the one I remember playing with. At least it's starting to get there. Let's see what else we got here. Environment Z. Removes burning, interesting. What was enhancement? Let's see if we can figure anything about that out. So we have the Eye of Fire, Combustion Cell, Rain of Arrows, Cactus. Interesting. So it looks like the Eye of Fire goes in here. Let's put in a diamond chest plate. Is it going to do something to it? Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. So it actually gives it a buff. Let's see how far we can go up. It looks like it has it's a solid. Seems to actually go up quite a bit, right? 9.6. Obviously I'm going to get unlucky and it's going to get destroyed. Look at that, it goes up by 1 armor setting each time. That's actually a lot. And it's gone. Is it right? Yeah, it went. It was a bit of block lag, but that did go. That is cool though. I wonder if every item has got the same percentage chance of being destroyed. Are you alright, Thinking Space? How you doing, buddy? Today we're checking out a bunch of mods for fabric. Hey, oh, it's only for armor from the looks of it. So Fabric is what I basically favour. I think people should switch over to Fabric. A lot of people don't want to switch over to Fabric, and that is a mistake, basically. You know, if you want to play Terraria or you want to play Factorio, this is a really good armor piece. Well, this video, this is probably, I'm on 116 at the moment, but I'll be doing 116 and 117. Basically, this is just like, I can't be bothered to... Oh, is this your mod? Okay. Well, okay, so... Yeah. Well, actually, it probably isn't your mod because you would know for certain then, wouldn't it? But yeah, sorry, I wasn't expecting you to say that. Most people don't know about... Honestly, I can't tell. Like, I feel like I'm the only one in the modded scene that just says Fabric is better. It seems like a lot of people prefer Forge still. They haven't got over it yet. The advancement info mod was pretty good. The only thing I didn't like about it is it actually... Let's have a look. Are you going to let me search? Yeah, what I don't like about this is it doesn't wrap the text. This would be a really useful mod, right? If you could just search for enhance, like, because there's lots of things like you would want to do a search here for in advancements. Like, there's a, what's that one with the piercing? There's like an unusual advancement. Yeah, kill 2 phantoms with 1 arrow, right? That is a fairly unknown. Not many people would. If you give the average Minecraft player the chance to say an advancement, they wouldn't say that this is one, because you're rarely actually going to do that. But that would give you actually a reason to get piercing, right? But yeah, I do like the mods that change the advancements, and I do like the search tab in advancements. I think that's really cool. Let's have a look. What else? And honestly, I've always been a big fan of this artifacts mod. I think it's pretty cool. Let's see what else we've got. I will, by the way, I do have many different instances on multi-MC, and I'm probably going to switch to some different ones. So we looked at that. I feel like this is a really good mod, Ecotones. This guy, I think, worked really hard on it. From what I could tell, what I remember reading about it, even back in earlier days of Fabric, he was on it. So, good sign. Now, Earth to Java. This mod is like a very underrated thing. I feel like Earth, rather than like Dungeons is like, there's so much stuff in Dungeon, you can't hope to actually include it in modded. I mean, you can. There are people that do it, but I just feel like the stuff in Earth is much more appropriate for Minecraft. If you look at all this stuff, and you find them weird. Okay. Honestly, because I didn't play enough Earth, it's like... Well, isn't it just based on... on Minecraft Earth? I assume you mean this guy. The thing is, I haven't played enough Earth, right, to actually know... Like, what actually happens here? Oh, there's certain rules in Earth. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. You can't do anything with it, though, can you? Not really. Yeah, I like it because it has all the different, like... I should really... I'll tell you one thing that I haven't checked out. I imagine that all these things, like, actually do something. Like, man, it's so good when you fix the BIOS. I don't know if you know, all computers, they come with a BIOS, which basically means you can't press the function keys. Like, what is key... So that is albino cow, is it? No. Albino cow, that's cookie cow. Do any of these actually have like different effects though? That's what I'm not sure about. Because I haven't played Earth, I'm not actually sure about what the difference is. I mean, it looks the same, right? Is there any actual difference in this stuff? I don't know. Got the amber chicken. I don't know. I feel that like it is accurate though. From what I looked, when I actually looked up the stuff. I think there's also this thing. I think is the one thing, the muddy pig, because I remember when I played with different Minecraft Earth mods, there seemed to be like yeah. There's basically when I played with other Earth mobs, there was like, and this thing was actually a mechanic in the swamp. Like if I go to a swamp now, okay. Let me just do. Damn it. Because I've got so many biomes. We're going to have to... Give me a minute here. I don't know. I'm not going to actually check it out. Just because I don't want to load it up. I like this thing, the carved melon. That's pretty cool. You can actually put that on your head. Is that a thing? The trinket. I've always liked trinkets as well. I think trinkets is really cool, especially in like the way it looks in 1.16. It looks really cool. In 1.17, like it just doesn't add it. What is that? Surface rock. Again, that's some ecotones. See what else we got. Wolf pelt armor. Not got that much in this particular one. We might check out a different instance in a minute. I need to check why I even installed this one. A lot of the time... Yeah, I agree with that thinking space. That's a pretty... Oh yeah, I put this in. I wonder if this actually works differently. This is obviously based on Nature's Compass from Forge. I prefer it though, it's got a search bar. Let's see if we could find that swamp. I wonder if it does a different search. No, it doesn't. It does the same search. Oh yeah, still, it works though. Oh, is Nature's Compass on fabric? Okay, well I'll just get that then. I wanted to give it a chance. I don't mind it. I'll tell you what I don't like though, I can't scroll down. Yeah, well, yeah, honestly, if Nature's Compass is on fabric, I guess you would use it. Because I'm not sure Biome Locator does anything. This developer is not too bad though, from what I remember. He's done some few good mods. But yeah, it's just like a case of... this is a weird mod. I think you can actually literally... This is quite an interesting one. You can speed up minecarts. It's not that exciting. This is the guy that makes Biome Locator, I believe. If I'm correct. Am I correct? Correct. What else? This I haven't checked out. Can't really check it out here. This is I really like this mod. This was the first ever map mod I used on Fabric back in wow, I can't remember. 14 or 15. This guy's very talented. I actually go to his website to get some of them sometimes. What does this one do? Music control. Print the text when a music is played. That's cool. That is actually something that, like, when you just have a regular music track, is kind of cool. Quick shulker, what does that do? I can't remember. There's a few shulker mods. And that... Okay. Alright, we're going to try a different instance now. Hopefully we'll load it up the same way. Uh, so yeah, it's going to go black for a minute while I choose a different instance. So I could change it, but there's not much point really for me to change it. 117. Okay, we do have a 117 instance. Which one is that? Let's have a look. I just want to see what the latest one I have is. Not that one. So I know it's not going to be very interesting when I say not that, and you can't see anything. This is... is this 117? Let me just check. It says 117 on it. I'm sure I've got... Oh, no, I know which one I've got. I did one really recently. Autumn 21 fabric. Is that the one I've got? 117.1. Has a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, I've actually got a pretty good one here. Should I try and get away with boats and beeps? There's this really cool mod called Boats and Beeps, but it's like a bit glitchy, I believe. I'm going to give it a go, see if I can get it to work with it. No, you don't like Boats and Beeps. Oh no, actually, it requires Kotlin. Yeah, the ones that require Kotlin, I find... I mean, I could get Kotlin, but I don't really want it. I can't be bothered. Yeah, that's exactly right. Thinking space. When they require Kotlin, that's when I just like... That's the first one I take out when I'm going through the list, and it says, and I think it requires Kotlin. I don't even really know what Kotlin is, but I know that I don't really want to like. Yeah, I just don't bother with it if I'm being completely honest. So let's see what we got this time. I feel like this is quite a fun format as well because I spend a lot of time just like, like making like mixed, like just I don't make mod packs. I just make like, I know how to make. I could make a mod pack if I wanted, but I don't actually really want it. All I want to do is just play with a bunch of different mods. So this time around, what is in the box today? Backslot. This is 117.1, by the way. 117.1 here. I actually put in. This is the version. If you're using Optifabric and you're using Optifine, you want to be using Optifine 170.1 pre-33, and you want to make sure your Optifabric is this version, which does not say... Oh, yeah, 111. Terrestria, is it ported? Good question. I'm not sure. Anyway, what we got here... for those of you, by the way, that are wondering, like, what mod should you play... this is probably... In terms of tools... Okay, no, I'm not getting into that thinking space. I prefer Optifine. I appreciate people prefer Sodium and Indian. Oh, did it? Okay, I literally didn't see that thinking space. But yeah, so I basically, this is like what I did about last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. So this is really pretty latest. Not many people are actually going to tell you this stuff about like what are really cool new mods. So if you happen to watch this, you're lucky because, well, as long as you don't watch it in next year, then it will be out of date. Basically, what I can tell is this is like the best mods you can get in terms of your weapon mods. Honestly, Fabric is a bit light in terms of weapon mods, but I don't know. It's not weapons like digging, whatever. Weapons is different, obviously. For that one, the Gilded Netherite weapons I think would be best, but I don't know. This I thought was really cool. Allows the use of Riptide and Channeling without the need of rain, thunder, or being underwater. And that's the thing, like Riptide and Channeling are really cool, but okay, thinking space. I think I heard of Gate of Babylon. I actually haven't heard of medieval weapons. That does sound cool. I think you actually know more than me, which is very unusual, to be honest. But actually quite pleasant in a sense. But yeah, this is cool though, because obviously you don't want to use like a Riptide and Channeling. Because rain and thunder are such annoying preconditions to have to use it. XP storage. This also seems pretty cool. You've got the XP book, and you can do a bunch of stuff with the config there. Ender chest. I haven't looked at all this stuff yet because it's quite a new one, like I say. This one is looking like, generally in mods, like I know we're just going through the menus today, but I think you quite like this thinking space, and I don't mind doing this myself. This is something which often people would use for mob farms when they had a lot of like swords with different MBT data and all that stuff. I believe it's just that sort of approach for that thing. This is got a lot of downloads, as you can imagine, because that's a very popular thing. This using the spyglass anywhere is cool. This I need to get into. This lets you basically use your parrot, and you can actually fly with the parrot, and it will give you slow falling, which I like. This was placement of pressure plates on any solid face. Not quite remember what that one does. We got that. Let's go into the world anyway. I'll look at the other ones. Why did I call it WDA? That was a good question. I can't quite remember the answer to it. I'm not sure I installed any biome mods here though. Let's hope this isn't a world that... Oh, this is my... oh, wow. This is the end of the Nauticality mod spotlight. I remember that now. This guy's a pirate. Oh, wait, doesn't it work? What's up with my... What is going on there? Do I have to be in survival? You may not have... One thing you may have noticed as well, which is really cool with this. This is the shader pack I use. Astralex. It's really cool because if you actually look in the shader settings, is it in other cool effects? There's some cool stuff you can do in here. I mean, look at all these options. This is not like other shader mods that just have boring stuff in there. Color mob eyes. You can change the eye color of mobs. I might actually do that. Enchantment glint. This is like such a cool... This is why some people will say like, why... This is why I don't play with sodium or indium, because there's just so much fun stuff in this mod. I can't even go into it. You'll be looking at it for a while though, like looking at all the random stuff. It's got a lot of options. So let's have a look at go through the list here. I wanted to see what the XP storage thing actually does. Okay, it's stored 30 levels. Wait a second. Can we have a nice daytime? That's a bit better. Yeah, you're right. That is exactly what it does. I don't normally play, like... Honestly, it's quite taxing on my computer to have... This is the thing. If I was playing Forge right now... You can see how good like this looks, right? This would not work on Forge. If I was playing on Forge, the stream would be over already. Because my game would go on to about 2 frames per second. But you can see it's not like... It doesn't seem like much of a hassle, right? Obviously, if I start fighting huge amounts of mobs and there's a huge mob farm or something, then my computer would start to struggle. Oh, we've got this on necklace. What happened there? Oh yeah, I put the eye patch there. So the cool thing about the newer trinkets is it doesn't... which is the necklace slot? Is it that one? Probably here somewhere, right? Necklace is the one that looks like a question mark. Exclamation point. What does it do? I think I can store my levels here. Yeah, it's storing the whole lot. But I'm not sure exactly what else I can do. XP conduit. Yeah, it's a shame like I say, I can't because I haven't got the borderless window mod. And honestly, I don't like to mess around on the browser while I'm playing anyway. I should really look this up before. You're right there, Squishy Bell. How you doing, buddy? But But yeah, looks pretty cool. I'm actually surprised that this is the one I think that is probably the best armor mod. It's interesting you said about I have to remember what you said, Thinking Space, by the way, because that is really cool. If there are good weapon mods, I think I did see maybe that Gate of Babylon one. Does seem cool. I think this is the way to go. Like, and I do wonder if there's I haven't even done that yet. You know, one thing I don't like though, the only thing that annoys me is sometimes when you're typing a word, like if I'm typing the word word, oh no, it works now. Maybe I changed it. But I feel like the default is that every time you type R when you're in REI, it actually, it kind of messes. Right. Okay, let's look at storage cabinet now. Wow, there's actually quite a lot in storage cabinet. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, you need a cabinet manager. I don't even know how that one works. Oh wow. It doesn't look. There is often. Sometimes you do get these problems. Like the problem with the. I'm not in this. The problem with like that advancements mod is that it doesn't basically work how you might expect. Scale is always such an annoying thing to deal with. I remember when do you remember there was before Patchouli came along in Forge, there used to be a mod called I really didn't like the book that they used there. See, this is unusable in terms of the scaling for me, I think. This is not a mod pack, this is just see, well, it looks better there, right? It does look better there. And I guess you put in stuff. Can you put this in? Yeah. I'll show you what mods we've got though, Squishy. Once I change the scale back. So this is in 1.17, the latest version of Fabric. And this is sort of like some of the mods that you may want to actually install. So typically, like, this is a really cool mod, the connectable chains one. So these are some of the mods that you may want to install if you're playing Fabric. So most people install Vanilla X-Phase or Vanilla Hammers, but as Thinking Space has mentioned, you may want to install Gate of Babylon, I believe, singular, and medieval weapons. And these are just simple things to use in terms of weapon. You should always really install trinkets. That's just a standard thing to get. And this is a good parrot mod. Nauticality. This is a really fun mod. I'll just quickly show you Nauticality, just in case, because obviously not all of you are going to have watched it. It actually adds this really cool submarine. I know what you're saying, Thinking Space, but I'll just tell you something, that actually to have a submarine is actually quite a big deal. So if you take a look at the submarine, you can't say this isn't cool. And it's actually quite a big deal. Like, I was thinking, like, if they had bigger fish, like an oarfish, that would be pretty cool, right? So and honestly, like, can you do this in Forge? Can you do that in Forge? That's the question, right? Okay. You know what? There's a Tropicar Fabric. It actually goes quite fast as well, this thing. I'm not quite. I think you can. Yeah, you actually sprint in it, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's jump out anyway. I do kind of find that quite cool. Yeah, you are really like on the cusp of the new information. I was not aware Tropicraft had a Fabric port. But honestly, as important as those Dungeons arise. Well, dungeon mobs are. I don't know. Honestly, because you sound like you know what you're talking about, it probably is quite a good mod. I did see that one. I think that's quite recent. That one. Well, you really know your stuff. What is this supposed to be? Is that the Earth? I'm not actually sure. Anyway, the key. So yeah, Dank Storage has been ported. Funnily enough, I kind of liked the idea of pocket storage. Dank Storage, it's like a bit of a funny word, dank. It's like, why would you use that word? But it does have, I think this is a newer version. It has this thing called the dock. And you actually put the Dank Storage in there. So Dank, I never really played with it that much. I played with the pocket storage one a bit. So basically, this lets you choose. You can auto pick up. It has like a. So, for instance, if I have some stone in here, and you can obviously store like large amounts of this stuff. F3D. You can see 128, and I didn't have pickup. Uh oh! I accidentally clicked the Windows button. I think we're okay. I don't know. Sometimes with Fabric, things work actually much better. With Forge, that would be a guaranteed, let's start again. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Pick up. Is it so there you go. You can see it goes in there. And then you put it in here. Let's see if I put it in here. How do you actually put it in there? There we go. It's in. And what I believe it can do is it can start to feed inventories. So you could extract out of it if they're already pipe mods. There's not that many tech mods. Like there's modern industrialization. Stop saying no. What does that mean? No, stop saying no. Interesting chat there. But oh yeah, the copper. We also have this mod called Oxidized. For some reason, I thought, is that the way you spell it? I always get confused with words like this that have a Z-E-D on the end. Because most words like this are... Oh, I'm just thinking... Okay, don't worry about it. What does this even add? Oh, it just adds decorative copper blocks, mainly. Copper rail. Copper lantern, which we've already taken. Actually, you remember... Yeah, don't say... Actually, for some reason, because your name is quite unusual, Macy J, I actually remember it somewhere. I don't know, if you read like huge amounts of Minecraft stuff, I would do. I feel like you're important somewhere. Spatial harvesters, yeah. Very good chat, by the way, about Fabric. You won't find a chat like this that often. Like even if you go to like the Fabric Reddit, you won't find a chat which is pulling together. I mean, maybe like I know people probably do chat about this stuff, probably on like other forums and stuff. Maybe like I don't know, something awful or something like that. But anyway, let's see what's next. Do we have anything else to share? Oh wow, Vanilla Hammer's actually got quite a lot. I think they're all basically the same. No, it's not just because you're from Poland. I feel like I feel like you're a developer of some. I can't. The problem is I can't remember, and I'm not like. I'm in a funny position because I do have done mods for many years, but put it this way: if you ever see like someone on the FTB subreddit, got any YouTubers you want to watch, I will not be ever listed as one. It will be Direwolf, it will be Mischief of Mice, or To Asgard, or just not people that are me, because I just don't do. Oh yeah, this is good. This is by whatchamacallit, She Daniel, who honestly is very important in the Fabric ecosystem. To have that is really useful. Okay, maybe maybe not. Maybe I just recognize. Maybe you just, honestly, you know what it could be. It might be that you just came to a previous stream. That's the only reason I know you. At the end of the day, I do like that the half furnaces. We could put in the thing about a lot of we could put in Tropicraft and stuff like that. Do I have anything else in this mod pack? Oh, I put build guide. Yeah, complete bone mill is fun. You know what I really like about complete bone mill? Again. Okay, yeah. No, because I know that the like fabric developers themselves are Polish, so I thought, you know, right. This is a really, really amazing feature about complete bone mill. How cool is this? See you later, Squishy. Thanks for coming along. I appreciate it. I think that's a really cool feature to be able to bone mill coral. It kind of makes sense as well. But yeah, this is just a little fun stream just to go through a bunch of different stuff. Let's see what else. Anything else? I'm trying to think if I've got anything else to show on this one. Oh yeah, I put in full turtle armor. It's a bit of a silly idea, full turtle armor. Exactly. You know what would be cool as well? I know it doesn't make much sense, but if you could do like the, you know, like the waxing thing. If you could wax coral so you could break it, and it wouldn't, you know, obviously it wouldn't, and it wouldn't have the requirement of needing to be next to a source block. That'd be cool. So that's cool for water breathing. Water breathing, when I was doing my dolphin video, water breathing is so important. Like, it's not really mentioned enough. It's, what is that noise? Oh, it's this thing. But yeah. And we also have, I keep forgetting this thing is vanilla. This is the one thing I completely forget. Like, these are the most forgettable. What does it even do? What does the lodestone from regular Minecraft do? I think it's something to do with spawn points. But that's the respawn anchor, isn't it? Yeah, fuse moss and copper into coral, yeah. I don't know, yeah. I'm sure it works somehow. Isn't moss like algae anyway? I really can't remember what the lodestone does. I always forget that one. I know what this does. Can you put in ender pearls just normally? Use a compass on it. I see. And this work, I think it works in the Nether as well. Is that right? Does it work in the Nether? Because I'm pretty sure it was introduced in the Nether. But you can't do. I can't remember if it is ender pearls with these things. Or is it Eye of Ender? Or does it only work in the Nether? The this one. I do sort of know this stuff. It's just like it's one of those things that when it got announced, it was like that was it. It's such a simple feature. It just straight up worked. So most people didn't really pay much attention to it after that. What else do we have? Not a huge amount. Not a huge amount else in this one. Shall we go to the next one? I do have more packs. Oh, you've got improved hose. This is pretty cool. Right, it's glowstone. Can you actually put glowstone? Sorry, I don't know why I forgot that. And it's not that, it's this, isn't it? There you go. Oh no, I haven't got improved hose in this one. That's in another one. Yeah, no, we're not doing vanilla. I like to keep pretty knowledgeable about that is not snout. What's going on there? Should we take a look? Very, very briefly on this one. Interesting. Okay then. I don't even know where that comes from. Another thing that annoys me is that the this knocks this to the side. I don't know. I wish I didn't do that, to be honest. But it says it's from Minecraft. That is not from Minecraft. There's no way that is. It's just not labelled correctly. Okay, I think we're done with this pack. Build guide. That's right. Let's just check that one. Is there a block from that? I don't actually see it, so I don't know. Maybe it's a thing here. Nope, don't see it. Okay. Hey, this is actually quite useful as well. Like if you look in the, if you look at like the recipe guide, I may as well use this while we're here, right? Stuff like this is not available, right, in the newer versions. There's some other items as well, which are gilded armor, horse banners. Yeah, you can actually put a banner on a horse with this. I do have improved hose. Oh yeah, this is actually a magic mod. Diverse enchantments and curses. Let's have a look at that one. I did actually want to check that one out, so we'll do that before we move on. We'll just sit over here. I wonder if... let me just see if there's... Nope. I don't actually mind the fact that you have to... Mod that adds enchants isn't a magic mod. Well, maybe, I guess. I guess you're right. Not exclusively, at least. What? Am I blind? Did they change it? I could have sworn it's called the enchantment table, not the enchanting table. That must have been changed. It's definitely called the enchantment table. I'm not even going to look that up. I don't know why that got changed. All right, let's have a little look. See what we got here. I'm just gonna. It doesn't really matter. I honestly don't actually remember what these things are. So let's try a sword. We'll just try a few different things. I'm obviously not going to get through all of them. I'm not going to be exhaustive. How cool is this, by the way? Another feature of the shader. You see that slight red tinge to it? That's a shader feature. Cool, right? It's not doing it. It's not working. Maybe it's only for armor? Huh. Does it not work? Let me just try some books. Oh, there we are. There's a new one. This is one I think I need to look it up. Oh, no, wait. They're all here, the books. Oh, this is how you... Bro, what is that? Should we try that? Just put it on this turtle chest plate for no reason. Turtle chest plate. Is this going to make me big? Let's see. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen there. I don't know. Unfortunately, I really wish that the developers would actually just say what their enchanted books do, because it's not that much fun to just try and guess. I could guess what they do. I'm pretty sure yeah, I'm pretty sure this lets you use the trident with Riptide in the daytime. I don't know though. There's a few things, but I'm not going to get into it at this point. Yeah. You know what? I think we're probably just going to leave it there. It's actually been a fairly fun stream, but I haven't got ender chests. Rift ender chest. Oh, interesting. What's the difference between a spatial ender chest and a rift one, I wonder? I can't wait till fabric becomes more popular though. This is a personal one, obviously. Interesting. This is just a bigger ender chest. Alright, thanks for watching guys. See you later.